There have been rumors and speculation about a $6 billion man project for years, and even recently, it has now been confirmed. The Weinstein Company has officially announced that the $6 billion man will go into production in September for a December 2017 release, and the film will indeed star Mark Wahlberg, as was previously rumored. The $6 billion man is based on the classic television series The $6 Million Man and the novel Cyborg by Martin Caidin. The story follows military officer Steve Austin, who becomes part of a top-secret government program after a horrific accident leaves him near death. With the help of cutting-edge technology, Steve is brought back to life with extraordinary abilities, making him the world's first truly bionic man. Christian, are you excited for a $6 billion man film?
Yes, but they have to make a reference to Stone Cold Steve Austin inside of that movie.
I almost said it through the whole story. I kept almost saying it.
And they should also make sure that Van Damme pops up to make a Cyborg reference as well. But I actually, I am curious about this one because I've also liked what the Weinsteins have done recently. We saw Trumbo, and then there was Southpaw. I know you're not a huge fan of Southpaw. I really enjoyed Southpaw. I like what they've been making lately. And I know at one point, the $6 Billion Man was supposed to be with Jim Carrey as a comedy. And I'm so glad that that's not happening because I do think that this movie lends itself to a fun summer action film, and I think that Mark Wahlberg could be good in this type of role. And I enjoy watching Wahlberg in these big kind of popcorn movies minus Transformers. And I think that this could be a movie, if it's explained well, it could be a fun kind of science fiction movie. So yeah, I'm definitely curious.
Don't throw out the notion that they could go goofy comedy with this. That's still possible. Being TWD,
Weinstein,
it's likely
I don't know.
that it's not. I kind of hope they go in the direction. Speaking of Jake Gyllenhaal, what the movie he was in with the train and the recog?
Not SourceFed.
Source Code.
Source Code. Thank you. Source Code, something totally different.
Yeah, something different.
I hope they kind of go in a direction of Source Code. You know, like they play it heavy with moments of levity, but great action, great fun. You go pretty hard on this, like a soldier brutally wounded, the most advanced technology put into him, and he comes in. Essentially, it's a superhero movie, really. It's a Cyborg movie before Cyborg comes out for DC. Mark Wahlberg is a guy I continue to grow respect for over the years. I mean, he just does pretty good thing after pretty good thing after pretty good thing. But I'm going to reserve judgment on this until I hear for sure what direction they're going with this. No. Because, like you said, the original concept of a $6 Billion Man movie, which was about 8 years ago, was Jim Carrey. And they were going to go full-blown spoofy comedy. If they're still holding on to that, and that is this is the reincarnation of that project, I'm not going to be as thrilled. But if they go more serious, fun action film,
Minority
a lot of good
Report
stuff.
style.
Yeah, if they do that, then I think this could be really cool.
It's just sad that we live in a world where a $6 million man isn't anything anymore. You know, it's like $6 million man's what he's got like one robotic finger. Like we got to pay billions of dollars to get this guy built, and it actually is coming out in December, right? So it's going to be like a Christmas kind of movie.
Yeah.
Instead, which I don't mind. I'm not really a seasonist, so whether it comes out in summer or December, it's going to be a fun movie, and I like having an action movie around Christmas time. The reason why I'm excited about this, 'cause I don't really care about the lore that much. Hearing about the project on its ear, I don't care that much. But it sounds like a superhero movie without having to tie into other superhero movies. Because Marvel and DC, God love you to death. You know I do. Sometimes you get a little sick of, this is going to tie into this movie, and this is going to factor into this movie. This is going to be a superhero movie that's a standalone superhero movie. I'm sure if it does well, there will be sequels to it, but you just get to watch this and leave. You don't have to think about staying after the credits, or how is this guy, or what's this lore, or who's this villain. You just get to see a fun superhero movie as a one-off.
Yeah, it's kind of a version of RoboCop too, if you look at it as well. And from what they're able to do with, you brought up a good point, was how back in the 70s, 6 million was enough, and now 6 billion because of the technology they're going to use on him. And I'm curious sometimes when they, and I brought up Minority Report before, when you look at a movie like Minority Report and you go back and you watch that film of how much they got right today and future and stuff that they can do. I like to see them put kind of technology, even what they've been able to do with prosthetic limbs and stuff, all that type of technology, and they add it to this. You can do some really cool science fiction if it's not just, and the fact that it is coming in December, maybe they'll go more that route than just the big summer movie.
Oscar push, baby.
Yeah,
$6 billion man. Don't you think it's ridiculous that it's not $6 billion? It's like $600 million, but that title isn't as catchy.
It's $6 billion.
We'll see what he can do.
That's how advanced it is.
The entire Star Wars franchise went for $4 billion. We're gonna pay $6 billion to get Mark Wahlberg on a plane. Come on.
Come on, the $6 million man today is Uncle Maury with a hip replacement or something. So
He blows that in Vegas day
he
one.
blows that in Vegas on the craps table.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.